let's see. There, now you should be able to hear me. Hey everybody, happy Monday morning to you. Yeah. So, it's Monday. I know Mondays can be a struggle for some. You're not alone. I struggle with Mondays sometimes. And so that's one reason why I am live today, and we're going to do a motivational discussion today about mindset, because Monday is a good time for that, right? Like Fridays can be training day, but Mondays need to be a mindset day, because because it's Monday, you have the opportunity to make this week shine. You can set goals. You can go and time block your entire week so that you can be successful throughout the week. By Friday, you were like, I time blocked. I put some time into my business. Hey, Trudy, I time blocked it. I feel good because I actually took a few steps ahead and made my business better. I focused on my business versus in my business. And I know so many people struggle with this because you have all of these fires and you want to attend to current clients and do all this. And then all of it, this really leads to a roller coaster effect in business. You have a ton of clients because you're doing all this marketing, and then you don't have any clients because now you've serviced all the clients and now you don't have anything to do. And then you do some marketing and you get a whole bunch of clients, and then you stop marketing because you're servicing the clients. So if you're able to time block some time for your business to do some marketing and stuff on your business throughout the week, then you won't have that roller coaster effect. And again, when you time block, treat that time block as important, as essential as the most important meeting with your most important client. So today we're going to talk about growth mindset versus fixed mindset. I first ran into this principle back before I had children, and I was actually pregnant, and I was just kind of reading all those child development books that you have time for before you actually have children, right? I haven't been able to read one since. But there was a big discussion on a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. And a lady named Carol DeWitt came up with this, and you can look at her studies because they're really, really interesting. And this is a way that we can teach our kids to be more successful in life, but it's also a way that as entrepreneurs, we can start reprogramming our brain if we're stuck into this whole fixed versus growth mindset. So what's the difference? Basically, fixed mindset says I was born with the skills that I have, and basically I can hone in on them and perfect them, but I am only able to succeed in a certain realm of things. So I'm not born to do certain things. And a growth mindset basically says, hey, Peg, that you can develop any of these skills and you can hone in on any skill. Good morning. You can develop any skill that you want. And it doesn't matter how you were born or what skills you were born with, but you can literally learn anything. Now, I know that sounds very, very elementary to most of you, but you would be surprised at how often, even in my day, and I'm very big into the growth mindset. I read a lot of things about growth mindset that I will even get stuck. Well, I am not made for that. I will say these words. I am this. I am that. My mother-in-law. I am not made for technology. I don't get the phone. But really, she's an extremely bright lady. If she would just take 3 seconds and sit down and learn how to use her phone, she would not say that she was technically challenged. But the fact that she's saying I'm technically challenged, I can't do this, really puts her at a disadvantage. Same goes for digital marketing. These Facebook ads are so overwhelming. I am not built for this. I am not a marketer. I am not the kind of person that's willing to put themselves out there. When you change that to I can learn and I can grow how to learn and grow how to do all of these skills, any skill I ever want, then that is going to get you one step further into being the kind of person and achieving the kind of goals that you want to be. So there's 4 different categories when we're talking about a growth mindset, that when you approach different situations, you need to ask yourself if you're in a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. So the first is effort. Those in a fixed mindset thinks that effort and a lot of effort are for those people who aren't good at things. And that if you're just not naturally good, if you're naturally good at something, then you don't have to put in a lot of effort. Where if you have a growth mindset, effort is something you put into something that you basically invest, and you'll get a payoff later. So effort, and if you have a growth mindset, once again, if you have a growth mindset, effort is required and effort is a payoff. Okay? It is not the price you pay for sucking at something, which is what a fixed mindset would be. Next are challenges. How do you guys view challenges? If you're in a fixed mindset, this is what happens when you're not good at something. Nobody else has these challenges. Challenges are just because I am not built for this, those kind of things. Where a growth mindset, challenges are an opportunity to learn. They are an opportunity to grow. They are not an opportunity to expand your brain. Because your brain, I know you guys know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway, your brain is like every other muscle, okay? The more you train it to do things like meditate or learn new skills, or you push out of your comfort zone, the more your brain will grow and learn how to do these things easier. It's like any other muscle that you have, okay? Let's talk about mistakes. If you're a fixed mindset, I suck, I make mistakes, I just totally, just negative, it totally sucks. If I was better at this, I would not make these mistakes. People who are naturally born with XYZ skill do not make mistakes. Where if you have a growth mindset, you're saying, mistakes are a way for me to learn. Mistakes are a way for me to grow faster. I'm so glad that I learned from these mistakes and had these mistakes, because now I am a more developed, understanding person of whatever skill I am trying to learn. And finally, feedback. If you're a fixed mindset, you get feedback from a coach or a consultant or a teacher, and you think, oh, they're just picking on me. I don't like your feedback. That is not legit. I know what I'm doing. Who cares about your feedback? Where if you're in a growth mindset, then you accept all feedback, no matter how insignificant or dumb it may seem on the surface, and you take it and you try to learn from it, and you're very open for feedback, because your entire goal with a growth mindset is to be better than you were yesterday, versus a fixed mindset. You care about people watching you fail. You care about how you look. You care about the results. You're not caring about the process. So in a future video, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about how you can develop a growth mindset. And this is a good place to start. Well, I'm too old, or I'm too X, or I'm too Y, or I'm too Z to develop a new mindset for my life. This is a good place to start. You too can learn how to have a growth mindset and lean into challenges and lean into mistakes, okay? So let's start with time blocking. I'm not the kind of person that respects time blocks. I always start these digital marketing challenges and I never finish them. I will do a Facebook Live once in a while and then I'll never get back on and do it. Today is a day to exercise your brain and to tell yourself, even though in the past I have been the kind of person to put stuff on my calendar and not respect it, or the kind of person that doesn't want to do my digital marketing stuff to build my business, today is a different day. I will be a different person, and I will learn how to respect time blocks. I will learn how to do whatever it is that you're struggling with in your business. At one time, I am not a numbers girl, okay? My CFO does all of that. He does all the numbers. He shows me profitability. And at one point, that was always my thing. I am not good at numbers. Numbers are not my thing. I'm more of a design and a creative and an entrepreneur and a salesman. Let someone else deal with the numbers. But that was a very fixed mindset. So now I will learn how to appreciate the numbers. I will sit down and I will focus on the numbers until I can glean some understanding from them. And honestly, it doesn't even take that long. It's just that I wasn't that interested in it. I was more interested in making the next sale than how profitable the company was. But now I've been able to focus and I want to be good at it. And I learned that I can have a growth mindset and grow into whatever person or whatever skills that I want. Okay? So that's a lesson. Again, I'm going to give some more tips on another training. You'll have to join me at 8 o'clock for these trainings, and I will tell you how to go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. One more thing, it's not black and white. It's not like you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. It falls on this big spectrum. So on some things you might have a growth mindset, and some things you might have a fixed mindset. The point is you really want to push yourself to always have a growth mindset and to always stop yourself from thinking those words of I am X, because we are not pigeonholed into something that we've always been. You can be and do and go and do and achieve, that's the word I'm looking for, whatever you want in life, okay? You can grow into it. Look up Carol DeWitt. It's a really amazing study, and this isn't something that is not being taken seriously. Big Fortune 500 companies and schools and sports teams embrace the thinking of a growth mindset. And really, it all starts with knowledge, that you guys know that this is out there. It's a different way of thinking, and that you can literally train your brain to think this way. Okay, a few more announcements. Say hello if you're out there. Let's see if I am missing any comments, per usual, because, you know, Lindsay misses comments. So Thursday, mark your calendars for noon Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be giving a free training right here in the group on how to do smart speaker marketing. And it's awesome. And it'll be a really great webinar. So you really want to attend at noon Pacific Standard Time. Trudy, who is hey, Rosanna, how are you? Excuse me. Trudy, who is a member of my Traffic and Leads membership program, which I am going to plug here in a second, so bear with me. She created a flash briefing. If you don't know what that is, go to smartspeakerwebinar.com. You can see an example of mine there. Basically, it's a 2-minute tidbit that tons and tons of people are listening. And if your thing is, well, I don't have a smart speaker, so nobody uses smart speaker marketing, no one will listen to me, that is totally false. Trudy has a perfect example. She put out her amazing Alexa flash briefing. Someone contacted her on her Facebook page. Hey, I listened to that. Now I'm a fan. And guess what? Trudy's going to make some sales off of that. I'm doing good, Rosanna. Thank you. It's nice to hear from you. And finally, I want to just say one thing about my membership program. So we had a couple of people join last week, which I'm so excited. What is it? It's $97, and it's the best marketing money you will ever spend. Why? Because I'm going to save you a crap load of time by holding your hand, helping you with any tech questions, helping you with any marketing questions. I have copywriters. I have Facebook people. I have so many people on my staff that can help you through all of your digital marketing situations. Not only that, I lay out a roadmap, we do challenges together, and we really try to accomplish things as a group. So go get signed up. It's trafficandleadsmembership.com. Once I hit 100 members in there, the price will literally go to $250. So you should probably go get signed up right now. Now my screen is acting weird, and I'm not sure if I'm still live or not. Am I still live? Okay, good. Okay, great. So I'm going to sign off because I'm getting all these weird pop-ups. Go get signed up at trafficandleadsmembership.com, and I will see you again in the morning. It's really nice to see you guys. Please go take on the week, and I will see you a little later.